Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new tutorial. In this tutorial, hopefully you're going to learn that, how to create a responsive website using media queries. It's easier than you think, and it's very easy to get your head around and learn. So just going to go straight into this. There's a couple of things I want to mention. Obviously I'm using a new text editor because of the fact that there was a suggestion that I could do with zooming in on the text a bit more, and Sublime Text 2 allows me to do this, so that's why I'm using this. Also, a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We've just hit 1,000 subscribers, and that number's still rising, so that's a big motivation for me. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I need to talk about, so let's just get straight into this. So as you can see, I've got some styling set up in the head, which can be ignored. It's just for appearance purposes. I've got the div ID, and it's got an ID of div. And obviously, as you can see up here, we've got small screen.css, medium screen.css, and large screen.css. And they've all got pretty much all the same, apart from the width. So this has got a width of 500 pixels, 1000 pixels, and 1400 pixels. So basically the way this works is we're going to add something into the HTML, which is going to change which style sheet to use, so that when the user's screen is a certain width, it will change to small. If it's a large, then it changes to large. So the way we're going to do this is, as you can see, I have the CSS file linked with the link href, type, and rel. We're going to add something else to this, which is media. Okay, and we're going to type screen, and then we're going to open brackets and do min width 0. Yeah, okay, that's all there is to it. Now that's for the small screen.css. So what we're going to want to do, copy that 2 times, change where this is linked to. So we want to change this to medium screen.css, and then this one to large screen.css. Now what we're going to do is these widths are going to be changed. So the first one doesn't need to be changed. For medium, as you can see, it's 1000 pixels. So we're going to do it 1100 pixels. So I'm going to do 1100 pixels. And then for large screen, we'll do 1500 pixels. Okay, so let's preview this. As you can see, if we go ahead and reduce the width, this is currently using the large screen.css. Once we get down here, there you go, and it's now changed to the medium screen.css. If we go even further, it's going to change to the small screen.css. And it's really as simple as that. So as you can see, it's responsive to the width. Okay. So all we've done there is just created multiple style sheets, and then depending on the user's width, assigned which style sheet to use using the media element. So it's pretty simple. There is an alternative way of doing this, and I'm going to show that in this video as well. I will be right back just to get everything sorted out for the next part. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. And in this second part of this video, I'm just going to go over the alternative way of using media queries to make your website responsive to the width of the user screen. So instead of applying the media to the link, we're going to add it to this new style sheet we've got. This is styles.css, is linked to this, but we're going to add the media queries to the CSS instead of the HTML. So what we're going to do is we're going to do media, at media screen, and then open our brackets, min width, and we're going to make this 0, and we're going to make the divs width 500 pixels. Okay, and now we're going to add another one and do media screen, and then we'll do min width again. For this, we're going to say when the screen gets to 1000 pixels, we're going to make the div's width 900 pixels. And the final one, we're going to do media screen and min width 1000 when the screen is 1400 pixels. We'll make it a width of 1300 pixels. I've also spelt the width wrong up here. Right, okay, so before I go ahead and just preview this, what I want to do is basically kind of explain it a little bit so you can get your head around this. Basically what we're saying here is when the screen is a minimum width of 0, we're going to assign a width of 500 to the div. And then once the width of the browser for the user gets to 1000 pixels, we're going to change that width of the div to 900. And then once the screen of the browser's width gets to 1400, we'll change the width to 1300 of the div. So it's pretty simple, like the previous one. So let's go ahead and preview this. So as you can see, it's just going to work in the same way. Once we get down to about there we go. So as you can see, it's responsive, exactly the way we did it with the link, adding that media into here. But yeah, so it's pretty simple. I'll pop this code down in the description as well, or if YouTube doesn't let me out, it probably won't. I'll stick it up on JS Fiddle for you to mess around with and take a look at. So yeah, thank you for watching this tutorial. Thank you for helping the channel reach 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, I will see you in the next tutorial.